Welcome to Mindfulness Monday. Hello, and welcome. So the question that I want to put on the discussion today for Mindfulness Monday is, what is the secret to staying inspired? What is the secret to staying motivated? What is the secret to feeling good? What is the secret that keeps you going? What is the secret that wakes you up in the morning and makes you say, okay, let me get to it? The secret that inspires you to say, okay, let me go work out. Let me get up and let me go cook. Let me go take a bath. Let me make myself feel good. I want to ask that question. What is the secret to keeping you motivated? Because for me personally, my answer would be, there is no secret. I can tell you all day that I have these tools in my toolbox, such as praying, such as journaling out my thoughts. Excuse me?
Do you know what a universal rock?
I don't. No. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. But again, you can ask yourself all day, what are these different secrets? And I can tell you, I have so many tools in my toolbox that you can just use, such as make sure you pray. Make sure that you meditate every day. Make sure that you wake up and stretch. Make sure that you write out everything that you're wanting to do and outline different goals, and that'll just make you stay motivated. I can tell you, put on some motivation. That's going to keep you motivated. Or tell yourself that you're going to work out today, and that's going to keep you inspired. But I'll be lying to you, because I like to call it my toolbox. I have so many different things that I use on a daily basis in order to help me to stay fulfilled, in order to help me stay motivated. But they don't always work when you need them to work. So I want to present to you something that I call, it will work if you work it. You've heard this before. I'm not sure the different formats that you've heard it on, but literally, y'all, all of these systems, all of these tools, they will work if you work it. Just like the system of the world, you have to figure out how to use that system to your best advantage. Now, I woke up this morning, I laid there, and sometimes when I first wake up, I don't hop right into my day. I literally laid there. I scanned the room looking around, and honestly, it's probably a good thing that I woke up by myself this morning, because they probably would have been asking me, are you good? I opened my eyes, looked around the room, just staring into space, just thinking, just deciding how I wanted to feel, wondering about certain things, starting to, begin to bring stress upon myself, starting to allow negativity to creep in, starting to talk myself out of getting up and getting into my day, starting to allow these thoughts that I don't want to be bothered today come in and take control of my day. I'm speaking on this because so often we give our power away, and we give the way that we want to feel to everything else around us, not realizing that you truly can decide how you'd like to feel. Some people may argue against this, that it's not a choice. I'm going to speak from my own personal experiences, because I choose every moment when I can feel a depression coming on. Sometimes I sit in it. Sometimes I allow myself to feel those emotions and feel that sadness, but after a few minutes, after a few days, if I decide to let it go on that long, I got to shake up out of that, because I'm going to choose in that moment that this is not how I like to feel. So I'm going to go into my toolbox and see which one. I may try a screwdriver this day to see what I can tighten up in my mental. You see what I'm saying? Which may be journaling, which may be me writing out just different things that I'm needing to release. I may use a wrench to see what I'm needing to, whatever they do. What do wrenches do? Tighten up, screw? Tighten up. Anything that I'm needing to try to see what I can do to help myself feel good, I'm gonna try those things to see what works for me. So today, like I said, I woke up, I stared into space for a few minutes, just looking around the room. Thought came up, you don't want to be bothered today. Another thought came up, nah, you're gonna take a J day again and just stay in the house and not work out. You're not gonna do nothing. Another thought came up, that paper that you have due, you can work on it another time. Another thought came up, you ain't got to get out the house today. You can just stay in and decide to just chill inside the house. And then another part of me said, oh, absolutely not. Because all that was negative energy. All that was fear, doubt, lack, all of those different thoughts. Are y'all following me? So I decided, oh no, Janae, get up out that bed. What are you grateful for? Pray, practice gratitude. I meditated. I journaled. I answered a tough question today. I sat with that and I dealt with that. After that, I laid out my mat. I listened to motivation. Did the motivation take me all the way up to 100% and say, okay, now it's time to get in your day? No, but it gave me another little boost. After that, I laid there again. A few minutes. I decided, okay, get up, go feed yourself. It fueled me a little bit more. Was it enough to say, okay, let's tackle this day? No, I'm still not feeling just inspired, okay? After I fed myself, sat there a few more minutes. Okay, go do something nice with yourself. Maybe put some lashes on, do something with your hair. I did that. Did that take me all the way up to say, okay, now Janae, you ready to just get motivated and inspired and see your day? No, but guess what it did? It added more fuel on top of that. Are y'all hearing me? The reason why I'm speaking this because sometimes we wake up on 0. Sometimes we wake up on 100. Sometimes we wake up somewhere in between. Until you decide to actively try different things and actively fuel yourself by going through different things to see what will work, it ain't gonna work for you. It ain't gonna work for you. Again, welcome to Mindfulness Monday. Until you decide, you, not me calling you and saying, hey, get up, girl. Hey, get up, man. Go do something with yourself. Get up. Go make sure that you feed yourself. Go make yourself feel good. What are you grateful for? How can you make yourself feel better? Nobody's going to call you and do that every day. So how are you making sure that you are fueling yourself in order to get things done? Again, the question was, what's the secret to staying inspired and the secret to staying motivated? It ain't none. Try different things out that make you feel good to see what will work for that moment. If that doesn't fuel you and make you say, okay, boom, let's go, try something else. You have to try things because it will work if you work it. Meaning, if you decide to feel better, at least you're trying to help yourself feel better versus waiting on the superhero to come down and save your day. Okay? So again, after I fed myself, I listened to some motivation. It didn't take me to 100% and say, okay, Janae, you're fully inspired. Let's go. But it boosted me up a little bit more. After I did that, let me take a shower. I don't know if I already said I did my yoga routine, but I practiced yoga. That helped some, but did it inspire me enough to say, okay, get into the rest of your day, make something happen today? No, but it gave me a little bit more motivation. It gave me a little bit more boost and flexibility because my mind was still now. My mind was no longer worrying or talking me out of. Are y'all hearing me? Welcome to Mindfulness Monday. What is the secret to keeping you inspired or motivated? Is there one? Is there many? Are there moments? What works for you? After I practiced my yoga, I said, okay, take a shower, rinse off your day. Although I'm just starting my day, let me reset my day with a nice shower. In that shower, instead of me thinking about what I'm about to do for the rest of my evening, I mindfully showered. Mindfully showering means not thinking about that dinner, not thinking about all of the things that you have to do or that next thing, but literally washing your body one part at a time. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling while you are taking your time to cleanse yourself. Thinking about the water being a renewal, the water cleansing away anything that's not serving you peace. Letting the water be something that's just rinsing off all of your worries. Letting the water be something that is intentionally rinsing off your fear, your doubts. Are y'all hearing me? In that shower, I rinsed off anything that was not serving me in this moment. Intentionally. Sometimes we get in the shower just to rinse off and, clean our spots before we get into the next thing. But sometimes we need to mindfully shower and rinse off each part of your body at a time, releasing anything that's not serving you in this moment and watching it go down that drain. Are y'all hearing me? Watching it go down that drain. And this time, for the first time this is the first time today that I've ever done this, but in that shower after I got done rinsing myself off, I took a seat. Not on the edge of the tub. I took a seat at the bottom of that tub and I let that water just rinse down like I was in a sauna, like I was sitting under a waterfall, and I breathed. I affirmed me. I said, all is well. I got this. It'll all work itself out. There is absolutely nothing to worry about. I am exactly where I need to be, and I'm gonna have a great day. Are y'all hearing me? So welcome to Mindfulness Monday. What is the secret to keeping you inspired and motivated? To answer that in short, I've already said that I don't feel like it's a secret. Most of the times, the way through is literally through. If you're feeling a certain type of way, if you're worried about something, most of the times it's great to just surrender and release control. Just take your hands off of it and just give it to the world, give it to the universe, and allow things to naturally happen. Another thing is literally walking through. Meaning, if you're waking up feeling uninspired, if you're waking up feeling just less than and unworthy in any moments, push through. Get up and decide that it's going to be a great day. Push through. I didn't feel like working out today. Why? Because that little voice told me that I did not feel like working out. So guess what I did? After I took that shower, I got dressed up to come to the gym and I pushed through. Meaning I worked out anyway, even when I did not feel like it. So what is it that you're needing to push through that you don't want to do? What phone calls are you needing to make that you don't want to make? What tasks or something that you've been procrastinating on, what are you needing to clean up or just get rid of that you haven't been wanting to do? So that's going to be the action that we take today for Mindfulness Monday. The first one is just being intentional. As I mentioned, my intention was set while I was in that shower. Sometimes I listen to music and sometimes I just need to hit that waterfall so I can feel every drop. So with every drop I can say, oh, that's releasing, and I'm watching that stress go down that drain. So today I mindfully showered. Even with noise and distractions all around and in the background, you have to learn how to tune them out to tune into you. To make yourself feel better, even when you feel that you can't. Okay? So be intentional. Choose something, whether you are intentionally taking a shower, meaning if you find yourself worried or thinking about the next thing that you need to do, bring your attention back to your breath. If you find yourself while you're doing this, did I take that out? Take in that moment and you bring yourself back to that moment, and then you just let yourself be in that moment, and that's it. Are y'all hearing me? Because sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself, or I'm the only one that feels like this. So if it resonates with you, talk to me. If you feel that just practicing being mindful today can help someone else, even if it's not you, share it with somebody. You never know. So do something with intention. If you make a post today, don't just make a post just to have a conversation. What's your intent behind it? What are you wanting to get out of it? What are you hoping to receive or people who are reading your post to receive? Like, what is your intention behind it? If you're eating, I try not to eat with any distractions. Try to literally sit there and chew and then taste and enjoy your food versus sitting there and allowing your mind to just go all over the place. Did you enjoy your food? You feel me? Like, how are you fueling yourself? But what is the intent behind it? So be intentional today. Be intentional. And then the action. I want you to go into your own personal toolbox. Figure out how you feeling, because again, we are in the space today. I'm gonna just say today moving forward, because I don't know how y'all been living, but how I've been living, I'm deciding how I feel. I'm not gonna allow any fear. I'm not gonna allow any worry. I'm not gonna allow any doubts, any thoughts of lack, any thoughts of any type of insecurities control my day. So any moments that I feel any of those types of things, oh, absolutely not. I'm gonna shake that off. And I'm gonna decide, okay, I'm gonna have a great day. Okay, all is always well. And affirm my day. So after you find your intention for your day, because it might not be mine, I want you to take some type of action going into your own personal toolbox and do something that will help you to fuel your mental. Whether that's taking a walk outside in nature and just listening, getting still, allowing yourself to hear, allowing yourself to listen to that inner voice that's telling you your next step, allowing yourself to listen to the birds chirping and the wind blowing and the trees rustling in order to connect you with right now. Take that action. And then afterwards, you can reflect immediately on if it was something that helped you to fuel yourself. Or reflect before you go to bed, meaning when you lay down and before you close your eyes, use the skill and the tool of visualization to help you walk back through your day through a reflection and ask yourself, did I decide how I wanted to feel today? Or did I allow my feelings to take control of my day? You feel what I'm saying? It's a difference. Did I allow those emotions that I was feeling to decide how I felt for the day? Or did I actively choose how I wanted to feel in my day? Now, if you decide that you want to feel sad, and you want to feel lonely, you want to feel worried, you want to feel anxious, you want to feel insecure, you want to feel uninspired and unmotivated, that's your business. But I'm going to just say that it's unacceptable. It's so much other stuff going on in this world. It's so many people that are out here that are very much more less fortunate than the situation that you feel that you are in. So I challenge you to take control of your day by you deciding how you want to feel, and then you rocking with that. If you ever feel like you decided that you wanted to feel good and it still ain't working, shake it off as much as you can. And it's not always easy, y'all. I'm human too. I'm human too. And I know it's not always easy to push through. But the moment that you push through, you one step closer to your breakthrough moment. Meaning you're one step closer to that other side. You're one step closer to living the life that you would like to live, how you would like to live it. The moment that you decide not to push through and to allow your emotions to take control of how you feel, the more you're going to stay stationary, the more you're going to be stagnated, and the more you're going to allow fear, worry, anxiety, depression to take control of your life. And I find that to be unacceptable. It ain't going to get me. Absolutely not. It tried to this morning. And guess what I said? Oh, absolutely not. Not today. Let me get on into my day and make some stuff happen. So I challenge you. I strongly encourage you to do the same. Because this is your world. How you feel, what you do, what you get out of your days, what you get out of your life, it's in your hands. So just unclench them, meaning release the control of whatever it is that you're trying to hold on to. Release the control of anything that you're trying to make go a specific way. Release the control of trying to hold on to any type of negativity that's been keeping you hostage in your past. Release your hold from anything that's not helping you to prosper, from anything that's not feeding you positivity, from anything that's not making you feel good, from any person, from any place, and you release that thing that's not helping you to be your best self. You let that go. Oh, excuse me, you're no longer serving me. Oh, that's what you're talking about today? I'm holler at you. You hang up the phone. You feel me? Release the control, y'all. If you're feeling uptight, if you're feeling tense, if you're feeling just some type of build up and some type of pressure, surrender, let it go. And you push through. You push through those emotions. You push through any type of feelings of negative energy, any type of negative vibes, any type of negative people, any type of negative situations, any type of negative thoughts. You push through that and you make sure that you have an amazing day. If you've allowed anyone to steal your joy, absolutely not. Shake it off. Oh, that's what you're on today? Excuse me. Oh, that's how you feeling? That's not how I decided to feel. So you're not going to bring that to me. Excuse me. Again. Oh, that's what you want? I'm going to holler at you. Excuse me. A bill that you got that you feel that you don't have it for right now? Oh, excuse me, Bill. I'm going to put you to the side. I'll take care of you Tuesday. But today, I'm going to be mindful and I'm going to decide I'm going to have a great day. If you've allowed yourself to steal your own joy, because we do. The way that we do, we allow our emotions and all of those thoughts to take control of how we feel for that day. We decide to allow those negative thoughts to control how we feel in those moments, in those situations. So if you've allowed yourself to just get knocked off track, if you find yourself feeling just a little feeling of lack, absolutely not. Absolutely not, y'all. Shake it off. And you tell yourself, not today. And you tell yourself, oh, today is mine. I'm going to feel good today because I deserve to feel good. Welcome to Mindfulness Monday. So everything that I'm talking about today is everything that I've been talking about for the last several Mindfulness Mondays. There's a huge shift happening in the world. You can believe this if you want to, or you don't have to. Everything that you decide to receive, that's your business. But in my life, in my mind, it's a shift happening. And what the shift means to me is I no longer will accept things that I used to accept in my past. I no longer will view things the way that I used to view them, and I have no idea where that came from or why. Are y'all hearing me? I will no longer live my life in the state of lack or no, that's not possible for me. Absolutely not. Everything that I desire in this world and in this life of mine, it's already mine. Why? Because I actively and intentionally practice pulling out those tools to help me feel better, to help me feel good, to help me feel whole, and I empower myself, because ain't nobody gonna just come save me. So for your day today, y'all, be intentional. Be intentional with your words. If you're not speaking out positivity over your own life and other people's, you need to just be quiet for a minute. If you're not speaking out abundance and just wealth, health, and prosperity, my ears are closed to it. But you decide how you want to feel today. Okay? The power is in your hands. It's in your hands. So reset yourself from where you are, no matter what you're doing, and no matter what happened prior to now. We can no longer touch that, so we just gonna say, excuse me, okay? From this moment on forward, for the rest of your evening, for the rest of your week, for the rest of your month, I'll say for the rest of your life, I challenge you, put your hands in it and take control by allowing yourself to mold your day. Take control by allowing yourself to mold your life and your feelings, and you get all that you deserve and all that you desire. You make sure that you get it, but first decide how you want to feel. Thank y'all for tuning in with me, because tuning in with me is ultimately you tuning into you. Okay? If you have any questions, any feedback, any concerns, any suggestions of different topics or things that you would like for me to bring to Mindfulness Monday, holla at me. I'm a pretty open book these days. Okay? So if there's anything that you would like for me to talk about, if there's any questions that you have about anything in particular, just holla at me. But the most important thing for today's Mindfulness Monday, don't let anyone steal your joy, including yourself. Decide from this moment. I want you to ask yourself, how I want to feel for the rest of my day. How do I want to feel for the rest of my day? And then you choose that feeling. And whenever that feeling decides to choose you, you take your power back by practicing just breathing and practicing being present, by practicing being mindful, and you enjoy your day. Holla!